you everything that Bella's a fighter. She's been fighting for everything that she, not just wants, but everything that really feels sort of destined to her. And in a weird way, you have to like sort of give her credit of having semi-divine intuition at times. Because like when you see her fighting, literally she will die. Like, she's said throughout the whole series that she's willing to die for what she's fighting for, but now you see that she's literally absolutely willing to, and pretty much does. And to see that straight up in your face like that, right, so harshly, like undeniably,
yeah, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, and it's what the whole story's built to, so it's not to focus too much on that scene in this, but yeah, it makes sense.
Thank you.
Hi, my question is...
I thought it was so cool. I think that we really did try to go as sort of hardcore as we could. It's definitely not your typical birthing scene. I mean, it took 2 days to shoot and 2-day labor. It's really hard. But literally in the book, there's this part where I'm sure you guys all know. She's literally choking on blood that she's been drinking, and like just out of her mind, like, because you've got, it was always in my head that, I mean, she's able to fight harder than any human really would be able to because of a little bit of that in her, literally. Now I'm like embarrassed. Anyway, so, and also, at that very part too, you get to see, and I got to play with having venom run through your veins and start to feel just like the hell that is, and that's after a moment of like sheer exuberance of looking at your baby for the first time, and actually being able to like have a moment of like calm breath, and then like out of the worst birth, violent, crazy hellhole into the next most like even worse. So that was fun. I was excited about it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi guys. First of all, it's really nice.
I think probably the birth scene. It was kind of, it was different to anything. I mean, you never really get to. Well, I never get to play Edward in a way that he's. I mean, literally is so aware of his own helplessness and and is very frail and human. I mean, normally he's kind of either controlling himself or totally in control of the situation, or pretends he is. And then he's just, there's no one else around, and it's just left with, he's trying to help Bella, but has no idea what he's doing, doesn't know how to help her, and there's nothing he can do, and he's just desperate. And normally when that happens in all the other movies, Bella comes in and saves the day. I get the climax that I'm either going to get my head ripped off, or I'm going to kill myself in the Volturi. Every single time, like, Bella comes in and saves it. But Bella isn't there to save anyone, so someone else, like probably Jacob or someone, comes in and saves the day. But it was nice to play just total, he's totally annihilated by the situation, so it was fun.
That's a good question. If the rest of you wouldn't mind answering either, and maybe be quick, what your favorite scene was to shoot. Bill, do you have one?
It was funny because someone asked before, and it really is like, there's so many big things that happen, like the honeymoon, wedding, that they all, I really don't have one, because like they all were like these huge challenges that we were facing. So I have a lot of favorites.
We'll go. I don't want to put you guys on the spot. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Next question.
This question is for all of you. My mom would like to know, what was the difference for you from filming in Canada than it was in Louisiana?
Well, all of the exterior stuff was shot in Canada, and so we were outside the entire time when we were up there, so the second half was everything outside. And then we were on the stage primarily in Baton Rouge, and most of the stuff that we have to do inside is kind of the more emotional, like more like just more based in reality. Not that anything in the story isn't. It's just that it's just personal, intimate scenes together between people in the house and stuff like that. So it was really a different tone change when we went up to sort of do the more active stuff. I was a vampire much more often when I was in Canada, which was cool. Yeah, that's
Cool.
I'm so excited for Breaking Dawn. What scene are you guys excited to reveal to the fans?
In part 1. Right.
I'm going to be boring right now, and I'm going to go back to the birth scene. I want to give Bill some credit on this one, because when I read the book for the first time, the birth scene was a lot to take in, and it's such a, I mean, it's so interesting, and I had no idea how it was going to look visually. And I got to give Bill some major credit here. It's really amazing. It's stunning to. I won't want to give too much away, so I'm going to force myself to not talk right now. But the birth scene is phenomenal. And I mean, Bill really did an incredible job with that. I think you guys